Hi, Rachel. Hi, Desiree. Thank you so much for coming on with Romy and speaking to us about your experience with the people that you've hired from Latin America. Could you first of all introduce yourselves and then briefly share what Home Care Assistance of Tampa does and what led you to explore this talent?
Sure. Well, I'm Rachel and I own Home Care Assistance in Tampa Bay.
And my name's Desiree and I'm the employee care manager here.
And we looked at hiring remote talent just because home care, there's a lot of moving pieces to it. And it's also important that we keep our costs low because expenses get passed on to clients and these are people who need help. So we really want to run an efficient operation. And so I'd heard it talked about and I met Raquel who owns Romy and that's why we decided to explore it.
Okay, so your first Romy associate from Ecuador, you hired her, Cami, from about 2 years ago, right? She is a data entry clerk. How has her work impacted your team operations?
I mean, in many ways, she's extremely detail oriented, which is a skill that we definitely needed in the office. And so we gave her all those aspects that really gave us peace of mind to know that they were in correctly and we needed it to be double checked and accurate. And so that's where she really started out. And over the 2 years, she's grown in her role. Because she's detail oriented and smart, she can work with numbers and different reporting. And so I think we started out with 20 hours, then we moved to 30 hours. Now we're at 40 hours with her. It's just once you start doing it, because I think we had her for 20 hours, but we weren't utilizing all 20 hours. It took us a while to kind of figure out how to delegate it. But once we did, it was like, oh, and this can be delegated, and this can be delegated. And oh my gosh, she could do this. That'd make it so much easier. So yeah, it's been a big load off the team because we're here in person. We have to do all the in-person stuff. So to take away some of the computer work has been really helpful.
Yeah, it's definitely, I would say, it's a learning process when you kind of understand what you can actually delegate remotely, because a lot of people think a lot of things cannot be done remotely, but then you, like you said, you start to realize, oh, we can delegate this, and I'm glad that she was able to help you and give you that trust because she is attentive to detail. That's for sure.
And she's definitely behind the scenes, but so many things get accomplished through Cami, and it's all behind the scenes. And she's just been doing a great job in that skill set. The detail is something that we were lacking. So when we brought her onto the team, she was able to point out, wait, what about this? And what about that? And I think we could make this easier. And I think maybe we could ask, the caregivers to do this. And it made everything a lot better for us.
That's great. Yeah. So a proactive mind, someone who, innovates as well the processes versus just getting orders, right? Or listening to rules. That's great. And what gave you, well, you kind of answered it, but what gave you the confidence to add a second role, Azalia, the caregiver scheduler, through Romy?
Well, after we had great experience with Cami, we noticed we still needed some help, and we thought of adding another person that would be remote, that would be able to just help us with the expansion of home care assistance. And there were things that we were a little hesitant about because we do receive a lot of incoming calls and we also do a lot of outgoing calls. And when we found out, hey, the remote assistant could do that, we said, let's give this a try. And it really helped us to have opportunities where we are out of the office and someone remotely is able to still hold down the fort for us. So that was very impressive. And it's just been such a big help to have an effective team member. Even though they're far away, they're still able to get a lot accomplished.
So
go ahead. Sorry. And that's when we were really looking at, like, our employees are in the field. So they come to the office, but we're spending time on the phone. We're in the office and we need to be out in the field. And it was like, oh, anything we do in the office can be done remotely. And so it was definitely a little bit more of a challenging onboarding hiring process because it's a manager role. They're on the phone, they're talking to clients, they're talking to caregivers. There's a lot more involved with it. We said, why not try it? And it worked out. So, and it's a good hiring process. Like, interviewing people doesn't mean you have to hire them. So it's just exploring the process. Then when you find the right person, it's like, oh my gosh, this is actually going to work.
Correct. Yeah, no. And so right now you have Azalia connected to a US phone number. She can call in from Honduras with a US phone number, correct?
Yes.
Right.
And it's from our same office number. So like, she answers our phone, she calls from our phone number.
So yeah, so when someone sees a phone number ringing, let's say in Florida right now, they see an area code where you guys are in Tampa, that area code number, right?
Correct. Yeah, and like our office number.
Yeah, I'm asking that because a lot of people are like, how are they gonna call? It's super interesting that it is possible. They can be calling from their apartment, their house in Honduras, but they're calling with the office number in the United States. So that's good. And how would you describe the professionalism, initiative, and reliability of the associates you've hired through Romy?
They have been very professional, very just interactive. Like you said, they don't just take orders or rules. They have a mind of their own, and they're able to collaborate with us on a higher skill level. And so we've been very fortunate to have just two great, members of the team now. And it was through your company that we were able to accomplish that, because we know that there's a lot of places that, do remote work, but not everyone has that quality and that professionalism that we need here.
I'm glad to hear that. And then what improvements have you seen specifically when it comes to Azalia's role, the caregiver scheduler, right? When it comes to efficiency, workload support, scheduling, and client service since working with Azalia?
So I work one-on-one with Azalia right now at the moment. And I will say in the beginning, it was trying to figure out how to work with each other. But we were able to set up like our weekly meetings, and we also have our morning meetings with the team, where we have been able to work very closely and make changes that fit well for both of us to communicate, to work together to accomplish a certain goal. And so that's been very encouraging to be able to work one-on-one together and then be able to transfer what we're doing to 90 other employees that are caregivers.
Yeah, and another thing, just having another person allows you so much more time, and we're able to do a lot more. So we've always sent like memos to caregivers when things happen, but with Azalia, we've added like a little quiz afterwards to see how they did, and we reward them for it. It's like a fun quiz to see if they retain the information, and just these like extra follow-up steps that it's so easy to say like, well, I sent the memo, they got the info, to like take that extra step, say, but did they understand it? Did they get from the memo what we hoped that they did? Is a really big difference in quality for our clients. So I think adding her in, and you mentioned this already, but they both have such great ideas.
Yes.
And not all of them have been implemented yet. We're still working on that, but they've added a lot of great ideas to our will be done list.
Yeah, no, it takes time for sure, but that's good that the intention is there and the ideas are there, so that's good. I'm glad to hear that. And then last question, if another home care agency asked you about Romy, what would you tell them?
Well, I have recommended Romy to several home cares, and some of them use you guys now. I think you guys do a great job, and I know several people who have this kind of business, but what I think is really great with Romy, not only do you guys vet the candidates well, but the support that you guys provide. And I know there's like a thing where people want to just hire directly overseas, but I don't know what's going on in these other countries. I don't know, a computer issue. Like, well, here we have a I break you fix, on every corner. They don't have that there. So what is the process to get that fixed? I don't want to have to figure out international things. And so just to be able to reach out to you guys, and you're always responsive, you're always understanding, and you also, Cami and Azalia love you guys as well.
Oh.
So if there's a cultural misunderstanding, they feel comfortable talking to you, we feel comfortable talking to you, and we've never had to have an issue because we have you guys there to support us with it. So I highly recommend it. And
I think you guys are
doing
great.
well.
We're very
Thank you guys. All right, thank you so much. Thank you for the time, and we're happy to help whenever you need more help, and I'm glad that you guys are happy, and I hope this partnership lasts many years from here.
Us too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.